Well, it really looks like we're winding down Ukraine. Ukraine movie coming to an end. And they're still got to have a few niggles at the end, you know, and this idea of played by Vladimir Putin. Of course, this Australian left-wing government channel here. And the other big story, of course, is Joe. So you think this would have happened last year to get rid of him for Harris. We were very surprised didn't have how it happened. And this is now the story, and here's Albanese, Australian Prime Minister's sorrow. And Marls, this Mar, the Mary, as I said, we see it everywhere, Mar-a-Lago, so many Mar bits. And this no doubt's going to wind down too. I think they're going to make Trump look like a genius. He's the big peacemaker. It's quite possible. And of course, the big story about the 747 that they want to turn into Air Force One. And the other big story, the 8647 on the beach by Cormy. And happens to be 8647 days from 9/11. And of course, these guys in the news for the serviette. Or was it a white little bag with something in it? So there's a whole lot of weird stuff going on. Look, there's a pretty weird thing with the curtains here. And just hit you up with stuff here. The centrist defeats far-right firebrand. So, yes, it hasn't been going all the right wing. It was for right wing, but Trump has caused a bit of a left wing backlash. Will that maintain? Hard to say. And then there was a tall ship crash. There's been quite a few things go on this last few days. Biden being, I think, the biggest one. And this must be his first mass by Pope Leo, that old TV show, of course, the Leonids. And Trump being the McLeod idea, McLeo, and now Pope Leo. So plenty of Leo, and certainly that Trackdown show had some interesting things about it. This X pattern here for President 11. He's emerging stronger after the big deal. And look at this thing here. This doesn't look right at all. Why would something be like this in a circle just there? That doesn't add up to me. Looks like a pyrotechnic device. And look what we got here. It's Zelensky, the man in black. And over the top, look at this business right here. As we expect, as we know. So nothing too exciting to see there. And always something going on in India. Of course, India and Pakistan. Trump solved that one too, apparently. We'll have to see over the next week. Trump certainly getting into the hero status, as it were, after a few weeks there of being the biggest enemy. It only takes a few days and everything changes. The public have very short memory. As that thing says, I'm not angry yet. I haven't been told what to be angry about by the internet. And the drones idea. Human statues in Bolivia. Photos of the day. This guy here. The Mooch. Who in the hell's the Mooch? Very odd looking dude here. Some very interesting crossing fingers here. And this yellow and red. This is Venezuela as well. It's yellow and red everywhere. I've seen it somewhere else too. I just can't think for the moment. Escaped through the hole in the wall in a cell in Orleans. They're trained by the special forces, eh? They can't spell cheers here. Cheers. And Edward Bart Cuss, the Palm Springs fertility idea. Oh, look out. Here's another One right in the agenda. And look out, Leo, last time this guy met anyone like you, mate, it wasn't good. And here he is again. Hopefully this one survives. He is American. And look at the thing that's with him here, as you can see. Get around everywhere. Was PM of Britain, of course. And head of the FBI. I mean, they're creeping in around everywhere. 50 migrants sent to an El Salvador prison, eh? And they're talking about the Pope going to Ukraine. I mean, how could that possibly be if there was truly this huge war zone there? So think about that one, folks. People go in and out of there. I'm sure Biden's been there. And the actress swapping the mansion for a prison cell. That will only be for a few days, I assure you. And really, for none. We won't be witnessing that. And yes, now have a look at this here. Hi-sar YouTuber Geopolitical. Definitely got the yachty. Got the T. Yes, certainly. Riding a mega wave. The clash with Trump by Marn Kelly. She's back on track. And managed to worry. A lot of Indian stuff here, as you can see. Has been, you know, Pakistan, India, just taking over the internet, as it were. Seem to be, you know, a third and to half the stories are about there in the last year. And even Fiji, of course, very heavily Indianised place, that one. And so no strange thing. And here it is. The firestorm, the 8647. Yeah, to remove 47. Very corny. The children of the corn. Alright, that's enough on this video. I'll get back with another video on the weekend once we see where all this leads to. And we'll do a discussion on this 8647. So I'll be looking at the comments. If people have got some ideas on this 8647, that'd be great. Alright, thanks very much, folks. And thank you again, people, champions you are, supporting this channel. Thank you very much.